I'm a beggar on the street. I know I'm good for something, if only for one thing.
I'm homeless because my parents wasn't around to take care of me financially, physically, emotionally, or mentally.
I am homeless because my parents were drug addicts, and I only had my mom for a certain time in my life, and my dad was always out of my life.
I was homeless for a few years, off and on, between the ages of 13 and 17. I decided when I was 12 that my stepfather was being too abusive and that I didn't want to put up with it anymore, so I packed a bag and I left.
Saving homeless kids off the street, teenagers particularly. It's a group called Photo Charity. It was started by a man named Jeffrey Sitkoff years ago.
Over the last 14 years, Photo Charity has helped place over 1,800 San Diego youth in long-term safe housing. Most people say, what the heck does Photo Charity mean? They're confused about it. And so we said, we're gonna do something about it. We're changing our names. We want it to reflect more closely to our mission than our roots.
Right.
And I'm excited to share with you that our new name will be Doors of Change, Solving Youth Homelessness. We've seen over 1,400 youth in our music and art program in Ocean Beach in the last 2 years. What this does is develop trust, because without trust, these youth will not want help.
Right.
And that's the cornerstone for Doors of Change, is developing trust with these youth first.
Right.
They're gonna wanna get off the streets. We're there for them.
Well, trust in the streets, you can't trust anybody. Like, I get my sleeping bag stolen like twice a week.
It gets pretty bad on the streets, definitely very bad. There's lots of drugs, lots of bad people that you can't trust. You can't trust anyone on the street, really.
I trust everybody here because they've never done me wrong. They always follow through with everything you guys say you're gonna do. I mean, you guys are respectful and nice to me.
What I noticed about the Doors of Change is that they were real. They actually cared, and they're actually people that wanted to be there.
For 9 years, we wanted to have a shelter for older youth that no one's helping. There's only 25 beds in the whole city for 18 to 24-year-olds. We opened Doors of Change on December 2nd in Vista. It's an intense 18 to 36-month program that's designed to solve youth homelessness, one youth at a time, by fostering self-sufficiency. The program includes supervised housing, drug and alcohol treatment, independent living skills instruction, job training, case management, mentorship, therapy, community service, food, clothing, 12-step program, and much more. The cost is $36,000 per year per youth.
Drugs have been something I coped with for a long time. It's the best feeling to be clean and sober. My emotions have really turned around. I don't feel like I'm suicidal anymore. I don't feel like I'm depressed. I feel like I've been reborn and can change my life completely if I use what I have. Every day it's a new adventure. It's the best feeling ever.
Change is hard. Change is very hard to deal with, but once you open that door, it's just a whole new life. And it's scary at first because you don't really know what's behind that door, but once you open it, you're like, oh, okay, it wasn't so bad. What surprised me the most about the Doors of Change was actually its sincerity and how it was actually willing to help homeless youth off the streets and into a program such as this. Just because you can't really find an opportunity like this anywhere.
It's important to get more kids out of the streets and into this program because they're gonna find things here, they're gonna experience things here they haven't experienced anywhere else. They're gonna see their life turn around completely and want to keep that life, that new life, forever.
I'd like to thank Solutions for Change for mentoring us for the first year of our program. They are openly sharing details from their very successful program to solve family homelessness. We appreciate them greatly. We've been blessed to have over 10 years of mentorship with many of these youth, and now they're in college, they have their own, business.
I was homeless since I was 12 years old, up until 18. Came to the place that felt safe to me, which was the beach. Slept underneath the IB pier. My mom was off doing her own thing. She used to sell drugs. She was addicted to methamphetamine. She spent her money on the drugs and not rent, and that's why I ended up homeless.
And they helped me get up on my feet with a guard card and coping with me not having a place to live.
The most successful was Tyler De Los Reyes. This year, he was honored at Petco Park as Employee of the Month in front of 25,000 people. Together, we can help find more youth like Tyler, become role models for self-sufficiency, and give hope to other homeless youth of what's possible. You can help us in many ways. Make a donation through our website. Go to our yearly gala and all of our events that we're having. Donate new and used musical instruments. Donate backpacks, sleeping bags, hoodies, white socks, and blankets. Volunteer to instruct youth in music or art lessons. Help with fundraising, outreach, make meals, and volunteer at our events. Together, we can help solve youth homelessness, one youth at a time. Please help us.
The reason why it's so important that we get donations and funding for Doors of Change is because right now there is someone that's 18 to 24 years old that's sleeping somewhere outside on a bench under a bridge. They don't have anywhere to go, and that's such a crucial year for people because they're young adults. They're supposed to just be starting their lives, and they have nothing to start their lives on. So it's really, really important that we can get funding and get donations and get people involved in the cause so that more young adults don't have to spend the night outside on the streets.
There are angels all around, in the sky and on the ground. They walk beside us every day, giving love away. There are saints on every street. You might be the one I meet today. Hey, do you know